it out. A lot of bitches on this app, and this is gonna be a blanket statement. This statement is not. Wake it the fuck up. I'm about to wake it the fuck up. Wake it up. I'm about to wake it up. This is a blanket statement. If the shoe fits, the shoe fits. If it don't, let it fly. Don't let it apply, right? This is a blanket statement, and I'm gonna really wake it up. A lot of bitches on this app just gained a lot of popularity, right? They didn't gain the popularity through themselves. They got the popularity through endorsements on this app. They got the popularity through endorsements on this app, right? Like somebody big came on a panel and, just kept coming on a panel and they got the numbers. If we really want to be real about it, a lot of people have went through so many parts of this app, like they went through debate talk, poly talk, relationship talk, makeup talk. They went through aesthetic talk, restaurant talk. They've been through all the talks on TikTok, right? Then they came over to messy talk, right? They was still nobody. They had went live, wasn't really gaining that much traction, right? And then when somebody big on a platform who has put a name, have built their own platform through themselves and, made a name for themselves and had these numbers of like 1.5, 1.8, 2.8, or whatever numbers they had gathered, right? They had jumped into that person's panel. And that's when their numbers started to grow, right? So a lot of them really feel like they have created this platform on their own, but in reality, they have never created a platform on their own. They have been endorsed from their platform, right? Like, it's just like Oprah, right? Like, if you look at Gayle and Oprah, right? Oprah was that bitch. Oprah always been that bitch. Then Oprah was like, oh, this is my bitch Gayle. And then Gayle became that bitch, right? And then Gayle became known for her interview styles. If you listen to Gayle, you could kind of like, if you close your eyes to listen to Gayle, she sounds just like Oprah. Like, close your eyes one moment, listen to Gayle, how Gayle speaks, close your eyes, you would think that bitch is Oprah. You'd be like, oh my gosh, she sounds just like Oprah. Literally sounds just like Oprah. So a lot of people on this app had gotten that Oprah Winfrey endorsement, right? Like, a big content creator came on a platform and gave them that Oprah endorsement. When Oprah touches something, that shit becomes gold. Y'all become that bitch. And that's what these bitches on this app feel like they are. So when they argue with bitches, they feel like, oh, bitch, you're mad because you're jealous because I'm pulling these numbers. Bitch, if it wasn't for your endorsement, you wouldn't have never be pulling these numbers. Like, let's be real. If it wasn't for half these major people on your panel, you wouldn't be that bitch on your own. Let's be for real. Like, you wouldn't gather all these shits on, you wouldn't gather all these numbers just by yourself. You're not that girl, right? I could say a bitch who really is that girl is HB, because HB didn't really need an endorsement. HB did her shit on her own, right? I could say who else? Diamond, she did her shit on her own. I could say Petty Rose, she did her shit on her own. Kappa, she did her shit on her own. Like, these bitches did they shit on their own, right? So when I see a bitch who had an endorsement, I could never say you did your shit on your own. You ain't never did your shit on your own. Like, so don't come in here and start reading bitches down and like, oh, you mad because I'm getting these numbers, bitch, you ain't get these numbers by yourself. You got these numbers through endorsements. You ain't get these numbers through yourself because, like, you know what I mean? It's like, you have to be real about the shit. A lot of shit, like, I always say, like, I'm cool with having 50 people in my live. I'm cool with having 100 people in my live. I'm cool with having one. I don't give a fuck what numbers is in my live, to be honest with you. Because, like, all those numbers are actually, and I'm going to really clock it, too, with the common cousins. Y'all really just don't be fucking, y'all just be bored half the times. Listen, I'm a common cousin at heart. I already know. So, some of the shit that people do on this app, like, y'all know deep down inside, y'all don't agree with it, but y'all just like the numbers. And sometimes y'all just go back and y'all just be stirring a mess on your own. But it's funny because these bitches be really believing it. That's why I love the common cousin, because y'all funny as fuck. Y'all funny as fuck. And y'all start waking up, so I'm gonna wake it up on y'all too. Y'all funny as fuck too. Like, y'all be going back carrying these bones to these people, and they be really believing these bones. And y'all need to keep that shit up. Keep that shit the fuck up. Carry the bones. Make sure it's dry as fuck. Kamikazes, y'all be carrying these bones down, y'all. Y'all be carrying these bones down. Keep that shit up. Keep that shit up, y'all. I'm not mad at y'all. Because y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. Y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. Y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. Like, no shade, y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. Y'all carry these bones. These people be chewing these bones. And it don't even got no marrow in it. It don't got no marrow. It don't got no meat. It's one of those bones that the flies had already ate the bone, and it's so dry that the flies don't even touch that bone no more. Like, that's the bones y'all be giving these people. And they be really believing these bones. And it's funny because I'm like, damn, y'all really believe anything. Like, they don't fact check. They don't fact check nothing no more. At this point, fact checking is not a thing. And I want y'all to keep carrying those bones. As a comic cousin, as a real comic cousin at heart, y'all better keep carrying those motherfucking bones. Keep carrying those motherfucking bones. If Big Candy ain't tell y'all shit, Big Candy told y'all to carry those motherfucking dry ass bones. Carry them shits like it's heavy. I need y'all to carry that shit like an army bullet. Y'all hear me? Like an army tank. Carry that motherfucking shit to the next person. And keep going back and forth with these motherfuckers. They don't make that's what I'm saying. They don't make sure these bones got meat out. Well, they don't care about these bones. They just like, to them, because it's so easy. And I'm gonna be real, it's so easy for them to go off. And then they like to do the apologies after. You done said what the fuck you said, and now you want to hit me with an apology. Y'all take that shit back. Like, I didn't really mean it because I was just so mad. Like, y'all have to realize, like, the shit that they be saying is what they really be meaning. So I'm gonna need y'all to carry those bones. I'm not gonna tell y'all to stop carrying them motherfucking bones. I'm not gonna say y'all wrong. Y'all doing what y'all supposed to do as comic cousins because they been that's what I'm saying. And y'all know that shit. That's what I'm saying, because y'all know that shit. That's why y'all be carrying those bones. Because y'all know that deep down inside, they want to say this shit. So y'all carry these bones to them, and then they be saying it. And y'all like, ooh, now let's see what's going to happen there. Now they going back and forth. Now they tussling. But they meant that shit the whole time. So I'm going to need... Yeah, they say what they always wanted to say. No, for real, they always say that. Like they'll go off, like, you know, like they just be going off of nothing. Y'all could like, oh, Candy said this about you, and Candy ain't never said nothing about them. And then they go off. I feel like it's the people they actually sit in a panel with. No, it really do be them, though. It really do be them. But you know what happens, too? Let's be real. These people act like okay. So, I'm gonna be real. Every host, right? Every host, and I don't care what they tell y'all. They all have 2 devices. Every host has 2 devices with them. When they go on mute, if you notice, if they go on mute and let the panel speak, they listening to the other live that they're talking about. So they'll be in another live on a backup page, right? They be on the ghost pages, right? They be on the ghost pages listening, and they put themselves on mute and let the panel talk. And while the panel's talking, they'll look at y'all in the camera, and it looks like they're interacting with y'all, and they look like they're not listening to what the other live is. But while they're on mute, they're listening to the other live of the other host that the other like. Okay, how can I use this? For example, me and HB. Say me and HB is going at it, right? I have a whole panel. Y'all see my face, right? Then my panel be talking. I'm on mute, but I'm listening to what HB is saying about me. As soon as I go off mute, they'll turn down their second devices and act like they ain't hear shit what HB had. Like, I act like I ain't hear shit what HB had to say about me. But the whole time while I was on mute, I was listening to exactly what HB was saying. So then when I go off mute, they'll put their phone, that second device, on silent, and then they'll start going off. Who's gonna get me? You said careful, she gonna get you. Me, HB, cool, bitch. I ain't talking about HB. I'm just talking about in general. I just said example. Corey, don't come up here trying to give a motherfucking dry bone, ho. After I'm talking about dry bone, talking about careful, she gonna get you. How she gonna get me when I'm saying shit? Corey, show ass, Corey. The fuck? Can't do no dry bones over here. It's motherfucking big candy. So, anyways, that's what they do. And then, like, they'll act like they ain't hear nothing, right? So then the parent will be like, oh, the comic cousin will be like, oh, can't. Like HB probably be talking about like something I did in the past or whatever, but it got them heated, y'all. It got them real heated. So then I'll go up like, well, HB, da, da, da. After you done heard HB say a rant, and HB ain't say nothing that the dry bone gather up. So I want you to clock that. Like next time a host go on mute, right, I'm gonna need y'all to really clock they like actions, because they y'all just don't really. And also the conversations on the back end is a really big part of it too, right? If you notice, like for instance, right, let's say, okay, I'm gonna give y'all one example about me. When I said to her, I was like, if Lo said this in my face, and this not to reference back what happened, right? This is just an example. When that whole Lo situation where I was like, I'm gonna stop Lo, she said this in my face, like if she could have never said this in my face. A lot of these content creators thought they was gonna cancel me on this app by saying that, and they were talking in the back and like, let's get her canceled. But I already proved that cancel culture is not real. It's not a real thing. Like, y'all can't get nobody canceled on this app. The people gonna support who they're gonna support, regardless if y'all agree or disagree with it, right? It makes no difference. Like, y'all have certain men on this platform saying a lot of wild shit, but y'all not willing to cancel that person because they're so big in numbers. So y'all keep silent for all the shit that they do. But if it's like I'm not saying shit and a lot of shit that you have to sacrifice to be a live host who's constantly going live and actually pulling these numbers is a lot of dedication, right? So I give it to any live host who goes live all the time. Like, shout out to y'all doing y'all big ones, regardless if I like you or not. Y'all really doing y'all big ones. Yeah, it's more work, right? So for me, it's easier for me to jump on a panel, be on a panel for an hour or two, and then leave. Or, you know how many, like, it's much work to host a live, being in it, doing it for Monday through Friday or Sunday to Sunday. It's hard. Like, it's a lot of work. I don't have that type of time, especially that I work a job. I have a job, and I'm not saying these hosts don't have jobs, but majority of them don't. This is their job, right? This is not my job. I like to do it for fun. I like to do it for shits and giggles. And that's it. I like to carry on, like, close my eyes, sleep, whatever. But it's much easier, like, I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, so for them, it was much easier for them to think that they could cancel me than a person like, and I'm going to use an example. If Uche or Braid or whoever said that, it'd be much harder for them to cancel that person, but easier to cancel Candy or somebody who's medium, because like these people actually put numbers, right? So it's much easier, like, okay, well, Candy said this about something. We really don't like Candy, so this is like, we're gonna harp on what Candy said, so let's cancel her. I had showed these hoes that I'm actually happy y'all talking about me, because y'all actually gave me more attraction. Y'all actually pulled me numbers. Y'all actually, like, it was a topic that was lasting for 3 weeks to even 4 weeks on this live that I had to show y'all, like, cancel culture isn't real. Like, this shit is not real. Y'all can't cancel anybody on this app. As much as y'all want to cancel people on this app and y'all think y'all have so much of a push, y'all really can't cancel nobody on this app. So that was like my whole theory behind why I said what I said, why I dragged it for so long, why I came on this app and told y'all cancel culture isn't real, because it's not. Child, there's a plane above me. I don't like this feeling. Child, planes is scary now, y'all. But I just had to prove that cancel culture isn't real. That was like my whole sentiment behind me. Like, I was glad that they had drugged that situation about me and Lo for like so long, right? Like, a lot of people was harping on the situation. And Lo wasn't. I was like, okay, Lo did her big one. Shout out to Lo. But like, it was funny that like a lot of big content creators was trying to push like to get Candy off this app, and I had to show y'all like cancel culture isn't real. Isn't real. It's a fact that I am covered, right? But it also shows you that cancel culture isn't real, so nobody could get nobody canceled on this app. So when y'all try to get people canceled on this app, like Slim or whatever, and Slim comes back in 2 weeks, I'll be laughing because y'all be trying so hard to get these people canceled. Gravy. But it just shows y'all like half the shit that these people be talking about, half the shit, like, it's just a lot of the conversations that are had on the front end were conversations that was had on the back end. Just for example, Glock and Kappa, they had a conversation on the back end, like, trying to figure out, like, how can we cover up this situation or this, like, swipe or no swiping scam, because, like, Glock, this looks bad on you. And I'm sure Kappa has said that, like, this looks really bad on you. And, Kappa and Glock came up with a story that a lot of people clocked it. It was like, this doesn't make no sense. Like, we all know that Glock was probably dibbling dabbling in a lot of fundraising shit. I'm sure this is not her first time, nor would it be her last time, right? Able to see that these people come on this app and act like they're so holier than thou, and they could read a Bible verse, right? And they're the worst people out there. Like I always say, the congregation, I always say, like, the church has a lot of evilness to it, right? Like, the church will have a lot of people who know how to script the Bible very well, but the pastor or the deacon is out there cheating, right? It's against what you were taught in the Bible. So I always say, like, just use your discernment out there. Just use your discernment out there. Just make sure, like, y'all know what's going on, right? Don't be fooled by these people, like, and I want y'all common cousins to do what y'all do, and I'm happy y'all doing what y'all doing, because y'all playing the game correctly, right? And I know y'all playing the game, and I like that y'all go in there, and y'all sit there in the live, and y'all like, yep, this person, yep, and then y'all the same ones who go to the next person live and agree too. So y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. Y'all stirring up the mess, and I'm happy y'all stirring up the mess. But y'all need to just simmer it down sometimes. Just simmer it down sometimes. Sometimes it could get really too hectic. Y'all be dragging shit a little bit. And I'm glad y'all do sometime. But damn, y'all gotta, after 2 weeks, common cousins. Yeah, y'all be stirring it up. After 2 weeks, common cousins, let it die rest. Like, y'all be doing too much sometimes. And it's funny because I already know that y'all playing a game, and I get it, and it's a part of it. But damn, just hold it up a notch, y'all. Y'all tearing it up. Y'all tearing the streets up really bad. What happened? You ready to go back to the room? Okay. Give me like 10 minutes. Gracias. What you say they are? Okay. Nah, y'all be stirring it up. Y'all be really stirring it up. And I love that for y'all. Y'all really be stirring it up. But yeah, I feel like HB and Cash is definitely going to rectify their situation. I feel like their situation is really not that big. They love each other too much. I feel like HB is going to start missing her friend. Y'all really do drag a lot of stuff. Y'all do drag it. Y'all be dragging a lot of shit. As comic cousins, y'all really be dragging a part of what the comic cousin is supposed to do. It's like a non-verbal contract, right? Like, yeah, it's like an agreement that y'all, like, we all have signed up for. But Cash and HB, she was actually mad at Susu for planning an event and not showing up. Who? Wait, bless the highly favorite. Who we talking about? Yeah, can y'all get my gift code to 10 at least? HB was actually mad at Susu for planning an event and not showing up. What event did she? What happened? Hold on, y'all. Something just happened to my phone. Hold on. Okay, so HB and Susu had planned a LGBT dating show to host together, and then Natural Beauty. So nobody showed for that event. So nobody showed for that event. And when was this event? Tell me some details. Tell me some details. So Susu canceled. When was this? When was the event planned? I remember they were talking about that event. I remember a little bit. So it didn't happen? Okay, so hold on. That's why HB says she supports everything in People platform, and they didn't show up for her Saturday and Sunday. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so somebody said Susu had a family emergency the day of the event. Okay. Yeah, she just took it out on Cash, Anisha, but it was directed to Susu. Okay. All right. So why is people okay, so let me ask y'all this. Why is these big content creators rebranding themselves? Why is everybody rebranding themselves? Wait, who hopped on? So Susu hopped on AJ's panel earlier today? And how long was she on the panel for? This is why I love the comic cousins. They be seeing shit. This is why I love the comic cousins. Yes, to talk about Kiwi. Oh. How long was Susu on the panel for? Mel, so Mel, she's saying something, Mel. Yeah, everybody's battling right now. Ain't going broke, girl. How you favorite that was the next day, babies. Day event for the dating show was for Saturday. And Nisha said, clock it in the comments when somebody said it was really it was really too Susu. Ooh. Oh. Ciao. Okay, so the event for the dating show was for Saturday. Susu had a family emergency on Saturday, so she canceled. HB got upset, and okay, so when did AJ host a live? So she hosted a live earlier today. Y'all remember my time zone is very different, so I'll be kind of confused now. I gotta get the kids off the bus. Good day, Candy. Bye, baby. Have a good day. And Natural Beauty was supposed to be on Sunday. So okay. So they planned it. Okay. So they planned it a dating show for Saturday and Sunday. Is that correct, everybody? So Saturday and Sunday, the dating show was supposed to happen. I gotta make sure I got the dates right. So Saturday, Sunday, the dating show was supposed to happen with HB, right? Saturday was dating show. So what was for Sunday? Saturday was the dating show, and Sunday was all natural event. Okay. So I'm confused when y'all say a natural. Oh, the beauty contest. Okay, the beauty contest. Okay. Sunday was the natural beauty contest. Okay. So both events was canceled. Is that what you're saying? But her and Susu planned it all week. Cash and Nisha was just participants. Okay. This is why I need other devices because I be missing everything. Child, me too, child. I'm in Africa, that's why. I'm focused on my wedding. Susu didn't show at all. So Susu didn't show up for Saturday and Sunday. So Mel World said that Susu had a family emergency. Was the family emergency all weekend? Well, a family emergency is a family emergency. It doesn't matter when it is, right? Susu said she had a family emergency, so I'm going to give that to Susu. So, but when was AJ's live? Was AJ's live Sunday night? Now we got to clock that. When was AJ? Sunday night. So AJ was live on Sunday night. Susu hopped on a panel, and how long was Susu on that panel for? That's what I'm asking. You know, Susu. You know, Susu. You know, Susu. You know, Susu. You know, Susu hopped on a panel, right? Am I correct? Susu hopped on a panel on Sunday. Y'all, we're full of live, so watch your feet. No, not sure. Okay. She wasn't on there too long. She gave her opinion on Kiwi. Follow, baby, to the Candyland, you candy cane. Hi, Bookie Bird. Candy, your service is nervous, baby. It is very, y'all. Y'all saw that dirty feet. Okay, hold on. I'm coming back to where I was. I'm going back to where I was. I did move. Y'all hear me better now? I did move, y'all. Y'all hear me better now? It's also windy, y'all. It's also windy, so I don't know if it's the wind or it's my service. Which one is it, y'all? Y'all hear me better, y'all? Now? I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, it's good now. Better. Perfect. Okay. So I did move. I tried to move my spot, so I guess I can't leave this spot where I'm at. I tried to, like, change my position. But I say you cannot change your position. Okay, so... But why HB didn't go live herself? Because HB does have a lot of followers, so I don't see why she would have needed Susu. Like, even though Susu was the co-host, like, she didn't really need Susu to do that. So why she couldn't do it herself? She did. I don't think anyone showed up to support. Oh, she did. Okay. So she did go live. Nobody supported the event. None of the contestants showed either. What? Did she give out a friendly reminder? Because a lot of people busy. If I don't get a friendly reminder, child, and I don't put that on my calendar, I ain't showing up. She was live and was supporting to join her, and she never did. So Cash never showed, Susu never showed, Nisha never showed, nobody showed. Y'all, try to hit this y'all, try to hit this live goal, y'all. Y'all still got me on one on the live goal. That's embarrassing. But when I see y'all, when other live creators go on, y'all be meeting a live goal. So I'm a little confused. Y'all ain't throw no guests for Candy. I'm in Africa and everything. Thank you, Bookie Bot Mel. Damn, I gotta make sure I get a plane home. So Cash was doing her natural hair. It took 5. Oh. Now Cash was doing her hair, and it took 5 hours. She was live and was supposed to be waiting for Cash to join her, and she never said. Well, They said Cash was doing her hair. Thank you for the gift, y'all. They said Cash was doing her hair. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Natural hair does take a while to do. It really do. I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I put my shit in braids. I put my shit in braids, and all I gotta do is my edges, and I'm good. All I gotta do is my edge, and I'm good. I'm do my little edges. Put that bitch in a little you know how you do your edges, and you put that like you know that like what's that thing? I don't wear wigs, so what they put that band for the lace like to melt it. Well, I melt my edges. Like my edges, I melt my edges, so my edges always be melted into the skin. It be looking like tattoo because I melt my edges. I melt my edges down, so my should be looking like a tattoo. I make sure I use my edge control. I melt my edges down to the skin, and my shit just looks so flat like a tattoo. People like, your edges look so cute. My shit be looking like a tattoo, bitch. As is, my hair is down to my ends. It takes me 45 minutes to do. Ooh.